Welcome, Aquarius. So we're going to do the reading the same way we did the reading the last time, which is to start with the situation, and then we're going to do a present to future reading, and we're going to ask Spirit to give us the situations chronologically as we travel through time into the future. So we are using the Light Seers deck today. I find a lot of people really like the images on that deck, so might be fun to use it just for a little break from the traditional tarot. All right, can we get a number for the collective Aquarius, please, for all three decans? So those born under the sign of Aquarius, we're looking at January 21st, right up to February the 18th. Well, I won't please for Aqua. Just give me a moment, Aqua. I'm seeing two things here. This is the first time I've ever looked at the number 13 and thought the end. Usually I say transformation, but I just see somebody trying to end something, like in a bad way. I don't know why I'm seeing that, out of jealousy or something. Yeah, I hate to say it, but that's what I'm seeing. It's not energy coming from you guys. It's karmic, probably. Okay, I just have to be totally upfront with what I'm seeing, and that is what I'm seeing and feeling. All right, let's hope it does not come out in the reading. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right, one moment, Aqua. All right, guys, we have a little truth bomb here. Oh, it's my ultimate truth bomb. Here we go. There we go. Can we have an accurate reading for Aquarius, please? Accurate reading, situation and present to future. All right. Okay, you're my witness. We cleared the deck. All right. All right, here we go. Oh boy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split the deck to get the situation, okay? What is the situation for the collective Aqua, please? There we go. All right. Wow. Okay. This is exactly what I was talking about. Well, look at this Aquarius energy right there. That's the Knight of Swords. Guys, I'm going to just fix the lighting one moment. I'm going to rephrase, though. Although it is Aquarius energy, I am not seeing it that way right now, not with that card over there. When I mentioned the 13 that came up, and I thought that it was somebody who was trying to shut something down on you, this is the same feeling that I'm getting. So what we have is some very angry energy there. It's the Knight of Swords. It can sometimes mean the police, believe it or not. But it's someone who takes some action that is overly zealous. So, you know, they really wanted somebody to... they're very emotional, and they're reacting mostly on emotion, not on logic. They have let their emotions get away. Greed, lust, whatever it is, hatred. This here, I'm seeing this young woman there as just, you know, I'm seeing her as someone that did her best. You know, she could have been on the other side of this energy, right, all day long. And she gets home and she just is, oh, God, let me just lie down. So I think what's going on here, Aquarius, I'm seeing you as being over here. This is Jupiter in Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra. But I do think that you're on the receiving end of some karmic energy, okay? I don't know if it's male or female, but I feel, okay, show me. We're just going to get a few more for the, yeah, I absolutely look at the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. I think that what's happening here, and Aquarius, you could be on the other side, but I doubt it. Not the people that I was reading today and not the people that are on this channel normally, unless we get a whole whack of brand new subscribers before tonight who are all karmic. But I think what's happening, Aquarius, is somebody is jealous. Somebody may have held this, I'm feeling like a long-standing vendetta, something like that. It could be against you or your person. There's something coming, wanting to, yeah. And it could be because, they could be starting a whole new cycle of this, or they could be inviting someone else. They could be enlisting someone else. All right, let's keep going. So Cancer and Aquarius energy are both here now. And that was Capricorn energy under that. As you know, the Chariot is often the police as well. So we've got two cards of forceful authorities. The Chariot is just, this energy in this card, it's number 7, the 7th major arcana card. So it's from Netza, number 7 on the Tree of Life, the 7th Sephira, which is all about winning on physical planes, winning and exerting power. This can be violent. This can do damage. Someone could have slashed your tires, or smashed. Someone could have vandalized your car. Someone could be following you in a car. Show us more, please. We'll just get 2 more for the situation. Yeah. And somebody, I think it's your person, is apologetic for it. But why? Why? Why is he apologetic if he didn't do it? I feel like the karmic might have done it and he kind of knows and you have no clue, I feel. One more. Definitely dealing with it, yeah. And you know what you're going to do? Like Aqua would just do the, the cordial thing, which would just be to walk away, And there's your person, and there's the bloody drunk karmic in the back pretending that she or he is not drunk. Let me see if I can get, see the horse, how it's, hang on now, see. All right. So what we're going to do, so we're going to assume that is close to the situation. So you could be walking away. You can switch the energies if you like, but I just feel like that first energy that came out, it's not you and it's not your person, it's somebody else, okay? All right, so let's go into we're going to go from the present now right into the future. And just before we go on, I'm getting such a sad feeling from this split, because I feel like this person, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but this person spent a long time, getting ready. Maybe it's early, on a summer evening, and the night was really just beginning. And, she had this really nice dress on, and she, had all these high hopes for the evening. But she's walked away because something went wrong, and it's like a waste. Like, who did this? Who did this? The karmic did this. All right, let's keep going. Show us some more, please, Spirit. Show us some more. Yeah. Interesting. I see the Divine Feminine walking off. Or you could switch the roles, right? Sorry, guys. I'm going to try to fix the lighting now in the next split. And we have, look who's coming down the mountain, the Ten of Wands karmic. Here's the person that just, she won't get rid of her karmic or he won't get rid of her, even though they're obviously done, with each other. So both of you, I feel like you're walking away and she's walking back in. Because the party was on the beach, and so the karmic is on her way in, and you're on your way out at this point. Show me more. Boy, I hope this changes. Yeah, so this is interesting. So at this point, I feel like you're, whatever, I'll tell you what, I'll just, go do my own thing. She might be on her way to work there. She might be on her way home from work, but you can tell she loves what she's doing, right? Is she? Hang on, sorry with the focus. That's pretty neat, eh? So this is very, very classic Aquarius, by the way. And look at all the ideas she has. Look at the birds, eh? I've never noticed them. She actually looks a little like one of our members, Carrie. I don't know if she'll be watching tonight. Anyway, all right, so show me more. And, you know, she's just kind of threw her stuff all together. Just look at how, sorry, I know this is horrible. I dress like this most of the time. Anyway, I try to look like that, but you know, you're looking very well put together and, you know, interested in something, you know. Wow, ooh, I like this. So I feel like now, I don't know where you are right now, but I feel like you are definitely on your divine masculine or divine feminine's mind, right? He'd be probably much rather be having a conversation about whatever it is that you're reading there rather than be talking about the karmic's dirty laundry that she's slapped into. 1111, by the way, just as I looked up on the ticker tape there. Yeah, but see, the thing is, after you finish walking home, you know, you're like this. One of you that I was reading today, this is how you came up in the reading. Really made me sad. Isn't that a beautiful picture, though? You know, show us more, please. These pictures are so good, you almost don't have to say anything. And he, of course, you know, so the divine masculine here is feeling very apologetic, but he's distracted there, extremely distracted. And there's something a little tiny bit. I want you to look at how zoned out he looks in this. He's still on the beach, right? Probably with the karmic. Just look at how out of it he looks. They probably, you know, got high or something. You know? He actually looks stoned. He really does. So, you know, and meanwhile, you know, you had all this cool stuff to talk about, you know, and, you know, you're back there and the karmic's, you know, on the beach having a, who knows what, whose feet that is. It's probably the karmic. Like, what is she doing? You know, anyway, sorry. It's karmic bashing day. I'm sorry. You just wouldn't believe what I've been through this week. Okay. Now we have you, Aquarius, I believe, sitting up somewhere high doing a little meditation, and you know you're sitting in the position of the hermit. So I believe what you're doing here is you're just, you know, you got home as soon as you could, got yourself together, and you went somewhere alone and you sat there in silence, and here you are trying to, you know, figure it all out. Now, what am I going to do? What just happened? Who just ruined that, you know, what? And I think I think you look very, very peaceful. And you know exactly, if I can get a focus, it would be nice. I just can't get anything to focus. For a split second, sometimes it will. But anyway, I think that what you're doing here is you're thinking back, you know, on experience that you have, and thinking, now how can I work this how can I put this in my favor? Guys, that's so frustrating. I'm so sorry. How can I work this? And I think what you're thinking, you know, is that this karmic is her entertainment value is going to exhaust itself. She's probably going to end up, you know, just talking about you, actually. And he looks really, at this point, you know, very bored. Like, oh my God, I cannot believe I picked this person over Aquarius. You know? Meanwhile, you're making plans, you know, for yourself for the future. Hey, show me more. Show me more, please. Yeah, and so the karmic is dancing around doing something weird, you know, with her pentacle that he probably gave her, you know, the beginning of a brand new start. You know, you know, this could be one of these people who's, you know, they refuse to, I knew this girl once who, she went an entire year without, and hats off to her for doing this, but what was it she did? It was something very environmentally friendly, but It was really hard being around her because everything you do, every time you moved, there was something wrong and something environmentally unaware about it. Anyway, so she's probably one of these people that has something redeeming about her, so there's a little bit of angst about this whole situation. Show me more. Guys, I hope this isn't a boring read. Yeah, and all you can think about, is, well, I gotta say, that is the devil there. Maybe she's more suited for the devil, or if you're dealing with a he, he's more suited for the bohemian tree-hugging environmentalist. I'm sorry, I am a huge tree hugger, and my parents are huge environment people, so I'm probably going to get, you know what, and he may have knocked her up or something, to make matters worse. Maybe you don't know this yet. I'm sorry, this is going to be the most depressing reading ever. Let's hope it gets better, okay? All right. Or maybe she got knocked up by the devil and she's saying that it was the divine masculine, Yeah. Speaking of which, somebody's been giving to two. I think that's exactly what this reading is saying. She's probably pregnant from some other person and probably pretending to the divine masculine that it's his, and putting everyone in this huge panic. Yep, because that's very, very karmic there, by the way, Page of Wands. That's the fire sign female. I'm allowed to say that because I'm an Aries. I'm totally karmic. So she's been, busy, or he's been busy, the karmic male, that they've all been busy. So nobody really knows, this is some disorganized busyness, This is definitely not divine feminine energy here. So I think at this point you're glad that you're not associated with any of this. Yeah, because I'll tell you what, that's you. I think that, your divine masculine is thinking, why is it that I feel when I'm with Aqua, I feel euphoria, and Aqua can do anything. Aqua can, start a fire on the beach. Or Aqua can, change a tire. But this girl, all she does is eat all the hot dogs, and smoke all the cigarettes. So I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm really going to get in trouble for this video. I hope my mother doesn't watch this. Okay, so here, yeah, and I think, you didn't see what was going on. You were just, being you, doing the thing that you love to do. You didn't see the karma. You didn't see, this false pregnancy, or you didn't see who was slashing your tires and who was smashing your windows. My God, look, we got the karmic in you here, right here. So here's you, in Moon in Libra, up at 4 a.m. sometimes, just trying to figure out what is going on. And the karmic female may be harassing you, and you don't even know who it is, and your divine masculine is not telling you, and here she is. And this person, I'll tell you, is pretty stubborn. She's great from the neck down there, right? Open, but look at the placement of her hands over her chest, and her head is right to the side. Don't tell me. I don't need to know, she says, Otherwise, you would think that person would be pretty open. She's doing yoga. But this person, remember, that's the 7 of Wands. It's Mars in Leo. It's very karmic energy. This person is ready to fight, and this person will fight 6 against 1, and she'll win. She's tough. She's the karmic, but you're tougher, okay? All right. I feel like, she's kind of, the karmic at this point could be making it look like, she's the one who's all put together. She's going around wearing all this expensive outfits and everything. And meanwhile, she has you so frazzled. Maybe she's been catfishing you or sending you these weird emails, and you don't know where they're coming from, or spreading gossip or rumors. And your head is spinning from this, right? Show me more, please. Show me more. Yeah. And she could be flaunting, the fact that she, has, I don't know, maybe she's wearing a ring that belongs to him, or a hat, or a chain, or something. Or she's stealing your hubcaps or something like that. I don't know. It's just, the thing is, it's being rubbed right in your face. It's becoming, it's becoming apparent to other people that, yeah, that there is a third party, right? It's becoming apparent. Maybe your friends even know about it and you don't know, or maybe your family members know about it and you don't know. Show me more. Yeah, and here's the Ace of Swords truth. The piercing truth, is that there is a third party, and maybe your friends do know about it, Maybe they all know about it and they're feeling too embarrassed to tell you, or they're not really your friends and they're kind of keeping it, they can't wait maybe to, for when you find out that's not really a friend, Show me more. Yeah, and you know what? Here's where it starts switching in your favor. Here's where every little thing that you did, Aquarius, for every person, every person that you cheered up, at work that was having a bad day, all the things that you do, and a lot of you, one of your deacons are known for coming up with absolutely incredibly creative ways of solving problems for people, and you love to do that for your friends. I can't remember which deacon it is, but you're geniuses at doing it, and you love figuring these things out. So for all these little things that you've done, you've built up all this incredibly good karma. Here's where it kicks in. People always say, well, what is karma? People always talk about bad karma. Let me show you what good karma is. It kicks in right here. When you don't have a breath left in you, when you don't have, a muscle to move, or, you just don't have the energy, and nobody is backing you up. Nobody. This kicks in. It's just karmic justice. It remembers. Do you see the mirror image? It remembers everything you did. And if you don't think that your ancestors, and this is a beautiful card of ancestry, if you don't think that they are not present and watching, baby, just you watch. Let's just see what happens. So what's going to happen now is from here on, see, for all the cheating, for all the times that someone was, playing both sides, for all the third-party situations, there's a record kept of for all the things. There is the number 13. They tried to end for you. All the things that your friends couldn't wait to see ending for you. Sorry, I'm shouting. For every tear that you cried, when you realized that the date was over with, or, all the tears that you shed over the giving to two. This is where your karma kicks in. This is where it kicks in. This is where it kicks in. So show me what's going to happen now. Okay, so I'm going to try that again. Show us what happens next. Excited to see. Here's karma. So, I think it's the type of thing that it is, is this type of person is a rude person, okay? Don't talk to me, she says. Don't talk to me. That head tilt, right, just says, I am better than you. She would do something like, in the car sometimes with people, and, if you're in a small town, for example, you can't get away with slamming on the horn because, you might be slamming on the horn to the local judge or, something like that. Well, this is the kind of person that doesn't care. So she'll do it, right? So she's going to accidentally, karma will set it up. So every time she slams on her horn, it's somebody that is making some important decision that it's going to affect her. That's karma, okay? That's how it works. Yeah, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I don't know if you can see what card just came up, Judgment. I mean, this is the karmic here who didn't give a damn about how anyone felt. And do you see this beautiful card? It's a card of Scorpio, but do you just look at her soul? These are your ancestral gods, spirit just replenishing you without you having to lift a finger, giving, acknowledging credit for everything that you've done, and leveling the score. There's another karmic energy there, Queen of Wands. I'm allowed to say that because I'm an Aries. No Aries bashing. Yeah, and she might have been, the karmic might have been the person, one of the people. Here's another karmic. It might be a friend of yours who knows, that your person was cheating on you and, didn't bother to tell you. She might have even been sleeping with him, didn't bother to tell you. They couldn't wait for you to find out, And here you are. Now then, I think we're nearing the end of the reading. Because you see, you've just taken your sword. That's the Queen of Swords. That's you. And, you know, you've gone on a little tiny day vacation here. And you've gone up to your own little perch to sit down and look out. And, you know, look who is also alone, you know, thinking about you, I'm sure. Show us more, please. How does this end? Wow. We'll get one more. I think what's happening here is you're just sitting there. And you know, contrast this from when you were first up on that cliff as the hermit. I think here, this is after the fallout, after you've seen all of these people getting what they deserve without you having said anything mean or even thought of it. Not even a thought was turned to it. In fact, knowing you, Aqua, if you found out that something bad happened to the karmic, you'd run to their rescue. Don't do that. Just leave it alone, okay? You know, this is just, they brought it on themselves is what they did. They honked the horn. You know, it was spirit that made sure that the judge who was hearing their, you know, parking ticket case was just happened, or something more serious, just happened to be, you know, in front of them when they brought up their horn. That's karma. So I think you're sitting down here and you're thinking, oh, wow, this is nice. This is nice, Aqua. You're thinking about a Sagittarius male? Well, or female, doesn't matter. This is just, isn't that a beautiful card of Sag? I think that what's happening is while you're there meditating and stretching or whatever, along comes another person who's could be your real divine masculine. No, I think we're near, we're at the end of the, or take your pick. Or this could be a beautiful couple, actually. This is just an incredibly gorgeous deck. Any card out of this deck is awesome, you know. Aquarius, well done. Again, thank you so very much. And remember that, I'll give you one little quote. I think it's from Romans. So it's all about how you don't have to seek revenge. For the Lord hath said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. Therefore, if thine enemy thirsts, give him something to drink. If he hungers, feed him. For in doing so, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. A little dramatic, but anyway, you get the idea. Aqua, thanks so much.